Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another board game unboxing. Today we're going to take a look at Invincible, the hero building game by Direwolf and Skybound. Alright, so Invincible, the hero building game, basically the guardians of the globe are dead, so the fate of the world rests with you, a team of teenage noobs still trying to figure out how their powers work. You're going to need to learn some moves and fast, or a whole lot of people are going to die. So this is definitely a cooperative game, 1 to 4 players, 45 to 90 minutes, looks like age of 13 and up. Now, when I first saw this, I was actually pretty excited because I actually really enjoyed the series when it was on TV. I think it's still on season 2. Man, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of TV anymore, or it was online, I think. But I actually enjoyed it. It was kind of fun. It was a different take on a superhero show. So I was actually kind of excited about it. And it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. But let's take a look at what the board game offers. Now, I am a huge cooperative fan. I love cooperative games. So whenever I see cooperative games, well, that just kind of gets me excited. So, all right, open up the box. What do we got? First thing is we got a rule book. Okay, rule book's going to be, it looks like 24 pages. Back of the book is going to have a nice little quick reference. Okay. Let's kind of take a look through this. So it looks like the characters in the game, we got Invincible, Adam Eve, Rexplode, and Robot. Okay. You know, it's been a while since I actually saw the show, so I really don't remember a ton of it. But I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, if it's one that you've watched and you like it, hey, let me know in the comments down the bottom. I'm really curious to see. Usually the only time, well, that made no sense. TV is pretty much if I'm like exercising or something like that. Not a real big TV person. I like sports in the wintertime, but all right, let's get back to the game. Okay, modes of play. We got, so the scoring, the solo mode, challenge, and helper cards. There's a campaign mode. There's a hero time variant. Card clarifications. Okay, this is actually really cool. So we're going to have, it looks like a lot of different cards. Or might be some terminology, Fury of Blows, Defense Mastery. So it looks like that's going to come in handy. All right, so there you go. There's your rule book. All right, so let's go to the episode guide. So episode 1, so it looks like our objective, first time setup. Okay, so it looks like what we're going to be doing then is going to be going through multiple episodes. Looks like there's 3, 4, 5, 6. Episode 1, maybe that's for, I don't know, solo mode. I don't know why they're going back to episode 1. All right, campaign scoring. So this must be the very end. I don't know if it's for individual, and it looks like we have a campaign score sheet. So short-staffed in the department, so it looks like you're going to be able to just kind of mark your difficulty, how well you did. So there you go. Look, helpers you might be able to get. Okay, interesting. I like that. I like seeing the different things you can do. All right, so here's all of our different counters. It looks or characters. Okay, Mr. Invincible. It looks like they actually punch pretty good. Okay, looks like we might have some standby citizens or something like that. Okay, they actually everything punches pretty good from what I've seen so far. No problems with the punch boards. Okay, we'll take care of those in a little bit. All right, so here's another punch board. Okay, the front and back. You know what I didn't do? Man, I didn't look at the back side of that. Let's see. So yeah, so it looks like it's just going to be the same artwork. Yep, same artwork on both sides. Okay, so we got this one here. Looks like front and back, HQ recharge. Okay, so it looks like there's not a lot of differences there, and those look like they actually punch pretty good. Some of the pieces are just kind of starting to fall out just from turning the board. Okay. All right, so now we've got, let's see, so we got danger board, danger safety. Okay, so these boards, I thought I saw something, at least in the book, the rule book, to where these boards are going to basically go, yeah, so like there's A, there's B, you'll put them kind of beside each other, and then it looks like board C is going to come on this side, so you're basically going to have your cards, looks like across the top, a little crease in that board. Okay, all right. We got the Guardians HQ, we got the hero KOs, and we got the casualties. So I'm guessing all those different people are hero or the citizens. Probably don't want the casualties. Got to keep the casualties down. We don't want our people dying. Citizens dying is never a good thing. All right, so it looks like we got short-staffed in the hero department. Okay, this looks like, okay, 3-player, 4-player, so that must be the number of heroes you're going to play. Okay, under these two sides. Oh, and there's the 2-player side. Oh, I gotcha. So whether you're playing 2-player, 3, or 4-player depends upon the side of these boards you're going to do. All right, and so these, it looks like, are probably going to be the missions that you're going to go up against. Okay. Rage against the machine. Hide and go boom. You look kind of dead. And what we're meant to do. Okay, so there you go. There's the different heroes. Okay, or scenarios. Okay, so now it looks like these are going to be our hero boards. So we got Invincible. That's what I'm guessing. Rexplode. Robot. Okay, and am I missing one? Oh, nope, there it is. Okay, stuck together. And there is Adam Eve. Okay, so it looks like we'll have our boards, your start. So I'm guessing it's kind of maybe like a programming. I don't know, readied cards, dropped equipment, maybe your deck, health. Huh. Okay. Interesting to see how this one plays. I really like these kind of games though. All these superhero type games, or just cooperative games like this in general. Okay, so we got 3 little red tokens. We got this little white one. I'm not really sure what they're for. But just regular standard wood components there. Okay, it's like we got a couple dice. Now the dice look like they might actually be kind of, yeah, that looks like it's actually silk screened on. That actually, the quality of that dice actually looks really good. Okay, just kind of put it right here. Let's see, you guys can see all that right there. Yeah, they actually roll pretty good. Okay. No, I like those. Those are fine. Those actually look good. I like the silk screen they do on the dice nowadays. Okay, so we're gonna have some blue little wooden pieces. Pull a couple of these out, and these actually are not quite square. They're a little off shape, so I'm not really sure what they're for. But they're gonna be for tracking something, I am sure. All right, now we're just going to have, this is just a whole entire bag. We don't need to pull these out because you've seen wooden cubes 1,000 times. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have plenty of wooden cubes for various things. And it looks like we're going to also have a bunch of other colored, same thing, wooden cubes. I'm kind of guessing these might be, maybe they're for the characters for tracking different stats. I don't know. But those all look pretty much the same. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. If I remember right, reading on the back, this is a bag building game. I think this is a bag building cooperative game. So it looks like every one of the characters that you play is going to have their own bag based on their color. And you're probably pulling cubes out of the bag, and that's going to let you figure out what actions or what you're going to be doing on your turns. I bet that's what it is. I'm sometimes a little slow. All right, and it looks like we're going to have just some stands. Okay, the stands look pretty basic, but a stand is a stand as long as it doesn't cut into the cardboard. It's like there's a really wide gap there, so I think we're going to be pretty fine. We'll see how it goes. They don't look like they're going to be super tight. As long as they can hold on to the standee and keep it in place, and not tear it apart. Now the nice thing is there's so much room in this particular box here. If they grip it just a little bit, and there's only 4. If I never have to take the standees off of the heroes, the standees off the base, I'm totally fine with that. I just soon leave them on anyways. Okay, now, so let's look at this. Okay, full game. Open this after you've completed episode 1. So, wow, I don't know if I'm supposed to show you this. There's signature powers you might get. So I think what you have to do is you have to complete level 1 or campaign 1 first. Episode 1, stop, do not shuffle. This stack contains the cards you'll need for your first game. Separate the decks by card backs, but don't shuffle them for your first game. Interesting. So this is going to be a campaign game where you can explore things as you go. Episode 1, stop, do not shuffle. For your first game, you can use this stack as is without shuffling it. Okay, so I am not a big fan of divulging spoilers. I just assume I want to learn stuff as I play. That's how I am. I would really love to open these up, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. I can throw a spoiler thing up there and show it to some people. But what I don't like is I don't want some people to accidentally get spoiled on some stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a couple of these cards so we can look at some of this artwork. So this is the very bottom card. This one you actually would have seen just by looking at the bottom of the pack. And I think some of these cards are going to be the character cards you're going to need. So I'm guessing these character cards are probably going to be fine to see. Some of these other ones, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's not spoilers. I don't know. The main thing I want to do here is I just want to give you an idea of what's coming in this box. Okay, so we got new and improved. We got shape shifting. Looks like we're going to have different abilities, different things we're going to be able to do from the lab. We've got global defense. Let's click over to a couple of these ones over here. I don't really want to give away too much. I want you guys to be able to just kind of explore and divulge this as it goes. So it almost looks like these different icons down here are different things that you can do. Looks like then we might be getting into some of the bad guys stuff. Okay, I don't want to show anymore. I don't want to spoil anything. Okay, I want you guys to figure it out. I know I want to try to get this game to the table as soon as I can because this actually looks really, really good. And then hopefully we can get a review up shortly and see how this game is going to play. Okay, so everything should go back in the bag or box relatively easy. Everything looks like it's going to fit there pretty good. Plenty of room for that. As a matter of fact, because I have this one deck open, we're just going to put this right there to help hold it in place. All right, these boards are actually going to, we'll just kind of drop them. It looks like there's a little divot right there, little drop. So we can put those in. Let's slide that underneath those. All right, these boards are going to come in on top of here. Oops, the dice. Let's just stick the dice right into there. Okay, we have a couple punch boards. I'll end up punching these out here shortly. Get them in some bags. Get them down in there. Okay, we got our two books. The episode guide. We're going to have the rule book. All right, let's get that lid back on. There's plenty of room inside this box. So we shouldn't have any problems with that. And there you go. That is Invincible, the hero building game by Direwolf. Hey, if you played this game, let me know in the comments what you think below. I'm curious what other people think about this game. Yeah. And as always, hey, I hope you get a better idea of what's in this box, and this is something that's going to give you an idea if it's something you want to look into. But hey, as always, thanks for watching.
Go ahead and ask Sean. Sean, what is your favorite food?
I love pizza.